Hello and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time Master Quest. You're watching Playing with Fyra. I'm Fyra, and in the last episode we started the Mask Quest and explored the forest stage a little bit. In this episode we're going to finish the Mask Quest as much as we can. We can't quite finish it yet, and then we're going to be headed off to the next area. This guy wanted a Keaton mask. He even asked for it by name. So let's give him one. Wahahaha! Do you think you're in disguise, Mr. Hero? Oh? Is that a Key something character mask? I heard he's very popular recently. He's my boy's favorite. That Key something mask, if you don't mind. Will you sell it to me? Of course we will. And now he's wearing it. My boy will be very happy with this. You really are Mr. Hero. You sold the 10 rupee mask for 15 rupees. You earned a little profit. Let's go to the mask shop and pay back the mask price of 10 rupees. I will meet you there. I'm not going to make you follow me for every step of this quest. I'm going to go to the mask shop, then I'm going to go back to the forest stage, and then I'm going to sell the mask, and we're just going to repeat that until we're finished. Oh, great! You sold it! Please pay back 10 rupees for the Keaton mask now. Payment received. Let's get the next one, the skull mask, a horn skull mask for 20 rupees. Let's borrow that one. And I will meet you at the forest stage. Also, there is dialogue that you can get for talking to people with the masks, but you can get the masks back at any time, so we'll just do that later. Oh, you feel like a monster while you wear this mask. They get really excited about the skull mask. If you talk to this guy over here, I'm pretty sure he's got something to say. No? Huh. Oh, I guess they just get excited. Oh, I thought this did something else. I must be thinking of something. I must be thinking of a later mask. Well, that's all we have to do at the stage for now. I'll meet you over at the person who wants this thing. I'm starting us a little bit far away, because if we get too close to this guy, he will attack us. But I actually forgot a step here. Ah, darn it. I'm gonna do this without looking it up. There we go. You gotta play Saria's song for him. I think the hint is supposed to be that he's got an instrument. You know Saria's song? We should be friends. Here, take this. You get a nice piece of heart for that. And... Hi, do you think my face is kind of plain? It's just not very unusual. That's the hint that he would like this. Hee under that mask, aren't you that Kokiri kid? Quite an unusual mask you have there. Hee I like it. It may make me look a little bit tougher. Hey, why don't you give it to me? Okay. Yowza, I'm gonna wear this all the time. He just gave you 10 rupees for this 20 rupee mask. You lost money on that deal. Go back to the mask shop and pay 20 rupees for the mask. The difference will have to come out of your own pocket. Well, I would assume that a little forest skull kid would probably not have that much money, so I'll give him a pass on that. Very interesting how he says his face is plain. I know Majora's Mask is like not super related in terms of story, but it's just an interesting thought. I'll meet you back at the mask shop. Oh, great! You sold it! Please pay me back 20 rupees for the skull mask now. Payment received. Let's move on to the spooky mask, a sad wooden mask. I think this is supposed to be a re-dead face. Let's buy it. You borrowed a spooky mask. You can scare many people with this mask. Oh, you haven't sold the mask yet. Just have faith for a little while longer. I actually didn't mean to do that. Or do you want to trade it for another mask? No, that was just a misclick. And if you've got the scary mask, they'll just attack you. Not that I blame them. Also, while I'm here, I did get a hint from Navi saying that maybe Saria knows about the next spiritual stone. I know where to go for the next one, but I am curious to see if maybe Saria gives you a hint that I just haven't seen because I've never played this game without knowing where to go. So real quick, let's just pop on over to where Saria is. I've got left, right, I've got a guide up because the music's gone. Right, left, and then straight, left, right should be the way to get back there. I think we already did that. Blew up that rock to see what was underneath it. Oh. Is this gonna be the... Yes, okay. I guess I'll take you with me while I'm over here. It's just a quick hop, skip, and a jump over there. I also did notice that there, at least some of the Kokiri had different dialogue. So we can take a look at that when I come back out. One of them said that Saria wanted to see me, which, again, is leading me to believe that there's, like, she gives you some sort of hint. Or, I don't know, maybe you're just supposed to play Saria's song. But either way, we're almost there. I think, yeah, there's just a couple of scrubs here. I'll just tank the damage. I don't particularly care. I'll be fine. Putting all those heart pieces to use. While we're over here, we could see what Saria has to say if we're wearing a mask. Do you have a hint for us? When you want to hear my voice, play Saria's song. No, maybe I'm supposed to play Saria's song. Do you have anything to say about this? Oh, that mask. It makes me feel sad. Oh boy. You guys know what that means. That means I'm gonna have to come over here with all the masks. Well, we're not gonna do that now, and I'm certainly not going to make you watch me do the entire journey. So let's get out of here. Maybe if we go to the fairy fountain, that'll count as not being here, and she won't be like, oh, I just wanted to talk to you in person. Alright, let's play the song. I think I've figured that song out by now. Let's talk to Saria. Link, this is Saria. Are you collecting spiritual stones? You have one more to find? You mean the spiritual stone of water, don't you? The great Deku Tree once told me that King Zora, ruler of Zora's domain, has it. So she does give you a hint. Okay, I guess that's how you're supposed to figure that out. Again, I've never played this game without knowing where I was supposed to go. Well, I've got to meet you back where where I'm going to sell this mask, so I'll see you then. The person who wants this mask is this kid here. We've gotten some hints from one of the houses that there's a little boy that lives here. Little kids can't go on the heart-pounding grave-digging tour described on the sign. Since I can't do that, I'm just imitating Dompe the Gravekeeper all day. But with my cute face, I'm not heart-pounding at all, am I? He admires Dompe, and if you try to grab and move the graves, he'll actually yell at you. Don't cause trouble, I'll tell Dompe. Dompe doesn't care. But anyway, he wants to look scary. Yeah, it's Dompe the Gravekeeper! Oh, it's just a mask. I get a different kind of fright from that mask than I get from Dompe. Will you give that mask to me? With this mask, I'll be just like Dompe. Here's my money. You sold the 30 rupee mask to a kid for full price? And he didn't mind paying at all. Let's go back to the mask shop to pay 30 rupees for the mask. You can get the new mask model too. Well, we're not going to do that just yet. I'm gonna dig and dig, just like Dompe. We can go get the next mask, but we actually can't do anything with it yet. You can't... The person who wants to buy the next mask actually won't appear, at least in an area... Maybe he appears somewhere, but he won't appear in the area that we need him to until we beat the next dungeon. So let's go beat the next dungeon. I'm gonna pause for just a second because I want to check the timer. Okay, I know about how long I've got to go from here. I think. It's probably still not going to be perfect, but whatever. We got a hint from Saria saying that we need to go find King Zora. The game doesn't really tell you where he is, but, I mean, I know where he is. But even if you didn't know, there are still places on the map that we haven't explored. So let's just go do that. And it's a good thing we have, well, actually, we have full rupees. So, do I want to go do this now? Yeah, we'll go do this now. There's one more mini game in this part of the game that I want to play, and it's going to take a lot of money if I want to do everything. So, yeah, I guess we might as well get this out of the way. There's going to be something in this area that we can do if we get something from King Zora. Well, not from King Zora, but from the area that King Zora is in. But that's alright. On our way, I think I'm just going to explore a little bit. If I see a rock to blow up, I'll blow it up. If I see something to go down, I'll go down it. If I see a tree, I'll see if there's anything in it. Ooh, you can't blow that one up. We need something different to get that thing. Oh, pea-hat territory. I know trees don't always have things in them, but whenever I see a tree, I always want to roll into it. In any Zelda game, really. Well, are there trees in Wind Waker? Oh, man, that guy activated from a real long distance. Well, he's not going to bother us. Or he's going to try to bother us, but we're not going to let him. Over there, that fence is where we're headed. We can jump over it, thankfully. At least I think we can. Not that fence. That fence. Yes, we can jump over the side. And then there should be a ladder that lets us get into that area. Oh, goodness. Beyond this point lies Lake Hylia. It is full of deep, pure water. The Zoras who live all the way upstream guard the sunken temple at the lake's bottom, as well as Zora's fountain. If you want to confirm its location on the map, press Start to switch to the subscreens and L or R to find the map. All the places you have visited will be shown on the map. Hoo-hoo-hoots! Do you want to hear what I said again? No. Okay, be careful and go. Well, that's your hint that you do have to come over here and do something. Although what he didn't tell you is you actually can't progress the story by going here just yet. But we're still going to try. There should be a ladder. There should be some way to get over here. I could swear you could do this now. Is this me forgetting things? Yeah, here we go. I knew you could do this. There are other ways to get into this area. But, yeah, this will work just fine. Ooh, Stalfos can spawn up there. Did not know that. The more you know. We're heading into Lake Hylia. There's a few things we can do here, and a few things we can't just yet. But like I said, I want to take advantage of having full rupees. Here's Lake Hylia. Another staple of pretty much every Zelda game. There shouldn't be Style Children here. I think there's going to be some crows in some areas, but that's alright. We'll worry about that house later. Actually, is there anything? No, that's for later. We'll worry about the house another time. What we want to do... Well, we want to do a couple things, actually. Let's start over here. I am Banoru, the Scarecrow musical genius. I hear a song once, and I never forget it, baby. And yes, that is not Bonuru, it's Banoru. That's been confirmed by Breath of the Wild, because there's another name that's like that. That's a very Japanese way to pronounce those letters. I don't quite know what they were thinking by doing that, whatever, you get the point. If you pull out your ocarina... Whoa, you have an ocarina! Hey, why don't you lay a tune on me with it, baby? All you gotta do is you gotta play 8 notes, but they should be 8 notes that you can remember. I'm fairly certain if you play 8 of the same note, it doesn't work, so let's try that. Yeah, he doesn't like that. Oh well, I don't remember that song, baby. Why? That's what I can't tell ya. Good golly. But if you alternate 2 notes, that should work. So we're just gonna alternate. There we go. Well, not bad. I will remember it for you anyway. I don't mean I can remember only 8 notes, but let's just cut it right there for now, baby. So, yeah, just remember him for later. There's another guy here, too. My name is Pierre, the Wandering Scarecrow, Actually, I wish I could wander to look for soul-moving sounds, but I'm kind of stuck here. Fantastic tune! It touches my heart. I pressed the, hold on. If you come up with a nice song, come back and let me hear it. I pressed the B button by accident. Basically, you just press buttons until you press B, and he'll remember it and dance. There's really not much of a point to this. It's just kind of cute. I've definitely gotten confused in the past and thought that that guy was the guy I needed to play the 8-note song for, and was confused as to why it wasn't working, but if anyone's ever gotten confused like that, there are 2 of them, and you need to play the song for Benoru, not for Pierre. I wonder if Saria knows anything about the other spiritual stone. That's the hint that I got before. It's not time for spiritual stones right now. It's time for fishing, baby! Here we are at the fishing pond. Well, do you want to go fishing for 20 rupees? Yes. Wow, you have a rumble feature. Today you can feel the vibration, young man. Okay, listen up. Walk up to the water's edge and press L to look at a fish. While looking at a fish, you can cast your line with B. Press A to break the line. When the lure drops into the water, you can wiggle it with the control stick. If you're a novice, you can also use B. Reel in your lure with A. Hold down A and R to reel it in faster. If you feel a hit, press A and control down to set the hook. After that, reel it in with A. Do you understand? Yes. I'm so generous, I'll let you fish for as long as you want. However, you can keep only 1 fish. The biggest fish ever caught here weighed 6 pounds. After you cast, you can change your view with L. Let's fish. And there's the 6-pound fish. Alright. Fishing can be kind of complicated. What you want to do is there's a big log, and the biggest fish in the pond will be by that big log. Right? Big log? I'm pretty sure the scenery doesn't change between phases of the game. There's fish in the pond. Oh, yeah, big log's over there. Okay. There's fish in the pond, and if you walk too close to any of them, they will swim to the middle of the pond, and you can't get them while they're over there. What you need to do is catch a fish that's bigger than the record. I don't know if the record changes on each file, but 6 pounds should be very easy to break the record for. Yeah, there's the log. So the question is, let's just go from here. Whoa, that was too far. Alright, we've got one. This one looks pretty small, but I will take it. Sometimes looks can be a little bit deceiving from that far away. Come on. Oh, it's right here, Link. Please just take it. There we go. Well, well, it's about 5 pounds. Do you want to keep it? No, I was right. That's a small fish. Do I have to walk out onto the log? Let's try that. Oh, wow. Is there any... I'm going to have to play around with this a little bit on my own, because I really thought you could cast shorter than that. Let me try walking out on the log. I think that might be what we want. Let's see. That's not the fish we... Oh, yeah, there he is. Although it looks like a different fish is going for it. Oh. I'm not very practiced at this. I'll show one more cast. I'm not going to make you watch me do this for the entire time. This game can be a little bit finicky. So I'll try casting one more time, and then if I can't get it, I'll just cut to where I have the fish. In fact, I think I'm going to do that. Well, well, it's about 8 pounds. Do you want to keep it? Yes, we will keep this fish. There's apparently you can like I said, you can scare the fish into the middle of the pond, and apparently that makes it easier to catch some of them. I don't know, there's a lot of really conflicting information about this online. Some stuff is just plain wrong. So let's just go turn in our catch. And don't think we're done. There's a very big and difficult fish in here called the Hyrule Loach, known as the Hylian Loach in future games. I'll talk about that in a minute. Weigh my fish. Whoa! This fish is huge! It looks like a new record. It weighs at least 8 pounds. Seriously. Okay, here's your prize. You got a blue rupee. You're supposed to... okay. Alright, there's another piece of information about the fishing that is just plain wrong. I was under the impression that you need to beat the record. You do not. You need to catch the biggest fish. So I will see you again when that happens, I suppose. That looks about right. 10 pounds. Let's keep it. This one was bigger than Link. And that ought to do it. I'm fairly certain they won't let you fail, so like, the biggest fish is always going to be bigger than what's in the tank, obviously. It's the biggest fish. But even if you like leave and come back, I'm pretty sure it always, like, you have to be able to get the prize here. It's not going to let you just fail. Alright, weigh my fish. Whoa! This fish is huge! It looks like a new record. It weighs at least 10 pounds. Seriously. Okay, here's your prize. Piece of heart. Okay, we're not done here. There is a large fish in this pond. Oh, rules and regulations. Don't use sinking lures. Don't litter. Walk quietly. There's a couple things here to do. Let's talk about something. You want to try another lure? What are you talking about? Are you so selfish? Don't you know the old saying, a great fisherman never chooses his own lure? There is, in fact, another lure that you can get. You can only get it after you've gotten the heart piece, because it is an illegal lure, and if you use it, you can't weigh your fish. And like I said, the game is not going to let you fail this. They want to make sure that you can always get the prize. So the lure actually appears after you've gotten the heart piece. It'll be in one of 4 random spots, but I'm not going to find it yet, because if you pick it up and leave the area, and then come back in, you'll have to collect it again. Now, again, according to the internet, and there are conflicting reports on this, there is a big fish, and to get it to appear consistently, you have to come in and out of the area and pay to fish 3 times. And on the 3rd time you've paid, you should be able to find the big fish. Hey, you can't take the rod out of here. When you quit fishing, return the rod to the counter. I'm serious. I forgot I had to do that. I want to quit. Come back when you get older. The fish will be bigger too. Well, maybe. So I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna take it on faith that's gonna work. Alright, so that was 1. This is why I wanted money. 2. Oops. Oh, darn it. That's right. Gotta return the fishing rod. Passion won't catch fish alone. Or passion alone, whatever he said. And then this is 3. This should be where I can get the big fish. If the internet was telling the truth. It's going to be a little hard to tell if it's here. I'll try it once. If I can find it, I'll try it once without using the the illegal lure. It's totally possible to catch it without it, it's just harder. The lure you can find is a sinking lure. I'm not sure exactly what it does. It sinks to the bottom of the lake. It's easier to get fish to react to it. I think it's shiny or something. So I'm just going to poke around, see if I can find the fish, and I'll either come back to you with the sinking lure or with no fish. Alright, I've been at this for over an hour. I can't find the thing. I'm going to do some more research. The whole thing about paying 3 times and on the 4th time it'll be there doesn't seem to work. It doesn't seem to be at a certain time of day. I have to believe at this point that it's totally random. There's going to be another time to do this, so I'm just going to give up on this for now, and we'll come back, we'll get it at a later date. And I think this is just going to have to be a short episode, because I've got a ton of footage, most of which I'm not keeping, and I don't even know where we are in terms of time, so I'm going to leave us off here. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time Master Quest, and hopefully I'll see you in the next episode where we get back on track with the story. Bye-bye!